Turns out the Medibank cyber hack is worse than we first thought. Health records and potentially credit card details have been exposed. Almost 4 million Medibank customers could be impacted if the hackers' threat to sell the stolen data is carried out.
This map is tracking cyber attacks around the world. A snapshot that tells investigators like Ahmed Kanji where to turn next.
So this number up here, 341,000, that's how many attacks?
Just today, yep.
Ahmed is CEO of Australian cybersecurity firm Gridware.
The world's become a digital world and crime has changed. Crime is now digital crime.
Australia is once again under attack.
Ahmed, I can't believe we're sitting here again so soon. Are you surprised?
Absolutely not, Dimi. I think cyber attacks are just becoming the new normal, and cyber criminals certainly aren't taking any breaks.
Their latest target, health giant Medibank. Cyber criminals claiming to have stolen 200 gigabytes of customer data.
Anyone can send a note to Medibank with any information, so you simply don't know whether something is bogus or something's legitimate.
The hackers' proof so far, a sample of 100 customer policies. In a ransom note, the criminals are threatening to sell the confidential information, including sensitive health records and potentially credit card details.
The ransom note, they haven't posted that publicly?
No. So nothing we can see online of the ransom note. I think in the Optus case, we were able to see the threat actors publicly posting information about their hack, posting the threats, and that information was public knowledge. So we were seeing the two sides of the story and the back and forth.
Why is a hack on a healthcare company different to a telco or a bank?
So healthcare is one of the highest targeted industries by cyber criminals. The reason is that patient information is some of the most sensitive and private information available out there. And when you think about what threat actors are looking to achieve, and they want to sell data that's valuable.
The cyber crims are threatening to target 1,000 of Medibank's most prominent customers: actors, politicians, activists.
Why would they do that?
A lot of these threat actors are looking for attention. They're not just in the game for, to make money. They also want to make a name for themselves. And often making threats like, we're going to be, ousting very famous people is likely to cause a lot more running around and a lot more, anxiety about what data do these threat actors actually have. The more sensitive data is, the more likely they'll be able to utilise that for crime. That's just simply how it is.
Oh, it's awful.
They run like a business. It's weird, but they run like an illegal business.
Vicky is a senior incident response analyst. She constantly monitors the dark web, gathering intelligence.
Are you seeing anything in relation to Medibank at the moment on the dark web?
No, there has been no discussion at the moment, no posts, no anything.
But very quickly, Vicky shows us how easy it is to buy personal data.
This one right here is the mydeal.com.au. Sample data that is public at the moment.
So names, numbers, mobile numbers?
Yes.
Addresses?
Yeah. Addresses, emails, everything you could think of. It was sold for, $600 for about 1 million entries.
Federal police have been called in for the Medibank investigation.
We've got criminal activity on foot. We've got essentially a crime being committed before our very eyes. The thing that I am most concerned about is that it includes numbers that indicate procedures and diagnoses about the health of Australian citizens.
Cybersecurity Minister Claire O'Neill.
The Australian government is doing everything it can to stop irreparable harm from coming from what is a complete dog act. And that is a criminal who is suggesting that they are going to divulge personal health information of Australians to the public, and that is simply unacceptable to us.
But as Ahmed shows us, the damage could have already been done, like what happened with Optus.
Threat actor has retreated their official position and had deleted their post and the initial sort of threat and the ransom. So at this stage, that original 10,000 or so customer data is unfortunately still available on the dark web.
Is it?
It really is, yeah.
So all of those details are still readily available?
Absolutely, yep. And, threat actors can still utilise this information for, you know, very malicious purposes. So it's really, really serious. These threat actors, they live in a bubble where, you know, they don't feel like there's consequences for their actions, and they get encouraged to do more of these. So, you know, you'll find many copycats out there, you know, looking for a quick buck.
Do you think that the Optus hackers made a quick buck?
You know, we just don't know. Certainly, you know, they retreated pretty quickly and deleted all their posts, and they admitted that they didn't take any ransom. But I mean, the whole thing is really, really fishy, and we don't have the full story. So.
What's the talk on the dark web about it?
There are certainly rumours, but we just don't know. What happens in boardrooms is not really privy to us, so we just don't know.
Ahmed explains what is clear.
Any threat actor, whether they're sophisticated or, you know, just a couple of kids, I think they would take that kind of publicity really seriously, especially when, you know, the FBI and Interpol and other law enforcement agencies start to get involved. You know, it becomes a very, very dangerous game to play.
And a problem proving to us all we still have a lot to learn.
Organisations are waking up and, you know, understanding they actually need to invest in cybersecurity to avoid these issues once they occur. Because it's really not a matter of if you get cyber attacked anymore, it's really just a matter of when you get cyber attacked.